Show 1705, air date 12/26, 7 Ages of Man.
CBS presents this program in color.
The Red Skelton Hour, regularly scheduled at this time, will not be seen in order to bring you the following special Red Skelton show. From Television City in Hollywood.
Bill, tonight we're doing a special show, and it's based on some of your immortal words. And, well, I'm doing some of them and those things, and I think it's only justice to...
A Red Skelton Special!
Brought to you by, ladies and gentlemen, one of America's clowns, Red Skelton.
Thank you very much, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're all very thrilled here this evening because we have as our guest the great Shakespearean actor, Mr. Maurice Evans. Oh, this is not him. I just wanted to impress Mr. Evans with how much I knew about Shakespeare. And you remember the speech from Hamlet? Alas, poor York, I knew him well, Horatio. Boss, you can fire me for this. But, buddy, you really got it. Now, see? Quiet, huh? Shakespeare had all kind of stuff like that. You remember Macbeth? You know the murder mystery where Macbeth, she's trying to hide the evidence, and the censors on television prevent some of the lines, and it goes, out! Spot! Now, a lot of people think that was the way it was originally written, but it wasn't. Shakespeare wrote it like this. Ye, gads. He gads. Who did that? Out, damn Spot. I know you're all surprised. The next was from Richard III. My horse, a kingdom for a horse. Never mind the horse, my kingdom for a jockey like that. And everybody knows Romeo and Juliet. But soft, what light through yon window breaks? Out, Spot! Now, and the one I like most of all was in Macbeth with the 3 witches. Double, double, boil, trouble, trouble, boil, double, double.
Double, double, toil and trouble. Fire burning, cauldron bubble.
Ah, that's beer. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're bringing you a show that'll be different for 2 reasons. Number 1, it's about Shakespeare. And number 2, it's been rehearsed. Once. It gives me great pleasure to present our guest for tonight, the distinguished Shakespearean actor, Mr. Maurice Evans.
You know, I've always wanted to do a comedy show, but I never succeeded.
Well, I guess you and I are in the same boat.
I dare say that as a comedian, you've always wanted to play Hamlet, huh?
No. The only Shakespearean play that I was ever in was 11th Night.
You mean 12th Night?
No, it didn't run that long.
You know, Red, if you should ever want to do Shakespeare on TV, there's a passage that Shakespeare must have written just for you.
For me? Mm-hmm. A perfect stranger? Boy, how about that? I wonder if he's around now. I could use him as a writer. That's thoughtful of him.
The passage is from As You Like It, and it's known as The 7 Ages of Man.
Oh, I know that one. That's where he says, all the world is a stage.
No,
and
I do that.
Well, you think you can handle it?
Well, I'll try.
If you put it that way.
Yes, you can play all the 7 ages of man using the characters in TV that you've created and made so famous.
Oh, wonderful. Well, if the world's ready for it, I am. I'll get the costumes, and you set the scene for us. In Shakespeare's own words, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Maurice Evans.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. As first, the infant mewling and puking in the nurse's arms, and then the whining schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like snail unwillingly to school. And then the lover, sighing like furnace, with a woeful ballad made to his mistress's eyebrow. Then the soldier, full of strange oaths and bearded like the pard, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation even in the cannon's mouth. And then the justice, in fair round belly with good capon lined, with eye severe and beard of formal cut, full of wise saws and modern instances. And so he plays his part. The 6th age shifts into the lean and slippered Pantaloon, with spectacles on nose and pouch on side, his youthful hose well saved, a world too wide for his shrunk shank, and his big manly voice turning again toward childish treble, pipes and whistles in his sound. Last scene of all that ends this strange, eventful history is second childishness and mere oblivion, sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. As first, the infant. The second age, and then the whining schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like snail unwillingly to school.
Junior! Junior! Oh, where is that son of mine?
Well, what's the matter, lady? Anything wrong?
Oh, yes, my boy Junior's run away from school again.
Oh, well, I'll keep an eye out for him. What does he look like?
Well, he's 7 years old and 6 feet tall.
Well, all right. What made him so big?
Oh, when he was little, I kept telling him, Junior, always keep your mouth shut.
Oh, well, how did that make him so tall?
Every time he burped, he grew an inch.
Well, if I see him, I'll let you know.
Ow! 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 He tried to cut my head off. He tried to cut my head off. He tried to cut my head off. Oh, he broke my back. He broke my back.
I just put my hand on your shoulder blade.
You cut yourself?
Junior, you've got to go to school and grow up to be like your father.
You mean and kiss the maid?
Well, I gotta get help some way.
Yeah, she don't want me to go to school. I don't want to go to school. Because last year I was embarrassed in kindergarten. Did you know that I flunked sand pile?
No.
Besides, who wants to grow up to be a bead stringer? Not me, boy. I tell you that.
This boy has got to go to school. Now, will you convince him?
Yes, you convinced me.
Well, all right.
I don't like the way he's sharpening up his convincer there.
Look, kid,
Yeah?
you don't want to grow up to be like me.
Why?
I have to chop food, chop wood so my family can eat.
You want to try it again? I'll make you nervous, don't I, huh? So I'm going to kick you in the shins like I did this afternoon, huh? What did you say?
I said I have to chop wood so my family can eat.
You mean your family eats wood? What, you got a bunch of termites?
All right, stop stalling, Junior. The only way you can stay out of school is to be sick.
Oh, well, I appreciate the suggestion. You have just made my Christmas list. Oh, I'm so sick. I am so sick. Oh.
Do you hurt all over?
No, just here in the forest. Oh. I'll be all right after school, though.
I wish he was born a canary. At least I could sick the cat on him.
You see, they sure love me. That goes on all the time that goes on. We was in Italy, and we was at the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and she said, hold it up while I run for help. Oh, trying to get rid of me. She is like, go out and play with your tricycle on the freeway. Yeah.
Kid! You're wrecking my schedule. I'm already 3 trees late. Now go on to school.
Go to school, huh? All right. Oh, Woodman, spare this tree. That's awful close, buddy. Pretty close there, buddy.
Now look, why do you want me to spare the tree?
Because I gotta hide behind it, that's why.
You know, a kid like that needs discipline. You ever hit him?
Only in self-defense.
You know, a 7-year-old boy should study. He should learn things.
You can get me an 8-year-old girl.
Junior, you come out of there. Now, you need an education.
Well, you'd be surprised what you can learn from an 8-year-old girl.
Listen, you grab him on one side, and I'll grab him on the other, okay?
Okay. I got him!
Aha! Smooging it up with strangers in the woods. Boy, wait till I tell Pop that, and all the time I told him that it was the milkman. Oh, boy, always somebody. Last night she says to me, go to bed, the Sandman's coming. I says, give me $1 and I won't tell Pop.
I'll take care of him, ma'am.
Here, now, don't cut me in half. Don't cut me in half.
That's
Please don't.
what I say. I don't want 2 of him.
No. That would be a good idea, too, and then I would have somebody to play with.
Well, now, maybe that's what's wrong with him.
Oh, Junior, do you want a baby brother?
Well, if it's all the same to you, I'd just soon have a pony.
Listen, you are going to school. Those teachers got a raise. Now let them work for it.
Now, you let me stay out of school, or you're not going to tell everybody.
You're going to tell everybody what?
I will tell everybody that you used to roll sailors down at the waterfront. Yeah.
I never roll sailors.
Oh, no. Well, I finally got a shore leave. I wonder where I can go for a topless glass of beer, baby.
How about my place, say? You are going to get an education.
Oh, and I don't. I've already got one. I've already subscribed to Playmate magazine. I had subscribed to that.
Ha! You can't even read the words.
Well, if you can't get ideas from the picture, education ain't going to help you at all.
Oh, boy, and I thought all the sap was in the trees.
No, there's still some around.
Now, come on, Sonny.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to go. Oh, no. Good heavens, look at that! Pull the bark off of the tree. It looks like a Mexican hairless now. Oh, boy, what is that? Bird's eye maple or cockeye war now? What is that? Huh? It's a naked tree. Don't look at that. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Is that a girl tree or a boy tree?
Junior, you stay here in the forest by yourself, and you will never see me again.
Big deal. I don't care. I will stay here for the rest of my life. I'm not afraid. It can thunder and lightning and the animals, all kind of animals. They hip on top of the omnibus. And the rhinoceros. All them things can come in here, snake walk around, and great big alligators.
Well, what's the matter?
I scared me down.
Poor little fella.
Yeah, poor little fella.
Bless his little heart.
Yeah, bless his little heart.
Maybe a wild animal will eat you.
There's no wild animals out here. Well, excuse yourself. That is the worst case of indigestion I've ever heard. Good heavens, listen to... I hope that's a rerun from Doctor. Oh! Oh, for heaven's sake, get me out of here! Who do you think's up that tree?
Who?
Phyllis Diller.
Now, Junior, will you go to school?
Yeah, I'm going to go to school.
And you'll get an education.
I'm going to be the smartest kid in the world. The smartest kid in the world.
And maybe someday when you grow up, you'll be president.
Oh, I don't think so, boy. I can't take that Texas weather.
And then the lover, sighing like furnace, with a woeful ballad made to his mistress's eyebrow.
This is a lover who has a blind date. And to complicate things, what he doesn't know is that his blind date has a twin sister. This is his blind date. And this is her twin sister, who also is expecting a fellow she's never seen. tuned for the second portion of the Red Skelton Special.
Then the soldier, full of strange oaths and bearded like the pard, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation even in the cannon's mouth.
Little boy, why am I blue? With your dear love about me and my arms about you. Little boy, why must you hide? Though I know I can't see you, you're still by my side. The guppies are playing and the doggies are fine, and that big fish you dreamed of I caught on my line. Little boy, wherever you be, if you grow sad and lonely, just beckon to me. Your mother's so lonely, your sister's so kind. Now they both need your courage. I've used up all mine. Little boy, wherever you be, if you grow sad and lonely, just beckon to me.
And in the fifth age, the justice, with fair round belly, with good capon lined, with eyes severe and beard of formal cut, full of wise saws and modern instances. And so he plays his part.
Hear ye, His Honor the Judge. Don't stand up, you'll spoil him.
Get your hands off of my desk. That was for nothing. You do something, you can imagine what you're going to get. Howdy, folks, I'm the hanging judge.
Just look at that stomach.
That's what's hanging.
Get your programs. You can't tell the judge from the crooks without a program.
Get your hands off of my desk.
Oh,
You're really asking for it, buddy.
Please don't, Your Honor. I appeal to you as a man.
You wouldn't appeal to me as a woman. Oh, I'm so tired. I didn't sleep a wink last night. The shades were up.
Why didn't you pull him down?
I couldn't reach across the street.
Oh, Your Honor, ignore him. I am Tararabum.
The DA?
That's right, Tararabum, DA.
What'd you hit me for?
Because the long arm of the law ain't long enough to hit him.
Sorry to be late, Your Honor.
That's all right.
I was drawing up my briefs.
Well, the way you're walking, you drew him up too tight. Get your hands off of my desk.
I am now ready for the people versus Jones, the people versus Brown, the people versus Smith.
Never mind the courses. Get down to the verse. Will you hold still down there?
I'm tired of standing on my hands and knees all day. Get down.
Now, the first case on the docket,
Yeah.
a 3-time murder. But a heck of a nice guy.
Oh.
His name, Killer McBumpoff.
Killer McBumpoff.
Here he is.
Good heavens. Take a chair. No! Put it down and put it on the wood there. What's your name?
Harvard man.
I ask you, buddy, what's your name?
Pudding Tame. Ask me another and I'll tell you the same.
Have you ever been indicted before?
Not since he was a baby.
I'd like to say the DA is an idiot.
And you're an idiot. The biggest idiot in this court.
Here, gentlemen. You forget that I'm here.
I'll see that you get hung. God, you can't hang a man with 5 kids.
I know, you gotta use a rope.
Where's the elevator, I say? Where's the elevator?
The elevator?
I want to take this case to a higher court.
Meet you upstairs in 5 minutes. When I step on next time. Now, throw that bum out of here. Not that bum, the other bum. Not me, here. Here. What'd I step on that time? Well, that'll teach you to keep a civil tongue in your mouth.
Now, here. Next case on the docket.
Yeah?
On page 22.
Page 22. Page 22, 22, 21, 23, 21, 23, 21, 23. There's no 22. We'll have to take page 11 twice.
The next case gives me great pleasure to present Bubbles Laverne.
Bubbles Laverne. Wow!
If you
Throw those 3 fellas out.
Bubbles is charged with killing a husband.
Impossible. I don't have a gun.
You don't need one.
Judge, remember your age.
I am. And that's what's killing me.
Your Honor, I arrested this girl. She winked at me.
Yeah, what followed?
I did.
When I get on the stand, shall I bear everything?
No, just cross your legs. That'll be enough. Justice may be blind, but I ain't.
Give the judge the gavel.
Delighted.
Your Honor, shall this charming lady be cast in a lonely cell?
I don't know.
Or shall she return to her cozy little apartment at 984 97th Street?
984.
97th. Ring twice.
What are you writing it down for your will? What'd you say to do if somebody what?
987.
997? 87? If what?
97th Street.
97.
And
97.
ring twice.
Yeah, if a man answers, I run once. I'll tell you, this case it requires a lot of mercy. She only killed her husband once, so I'm placing her in custody of the court.
What about the charge?
Well, how about my salary plus all the bribes I can rake in?
Wait a minute. That woman isn't innocent.
I wouldn't touch my next line with a 10-foot pole.
The sixth age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on nose and pouch on side. last scene of all that ends this strange, eventful history is second childishness and mere oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. So comes a little pantomime about an old man in the late afternoon of life who's fulfilling one last ambition before the dark shadows of life's evening falls. He's visiting the heart of democracy, our great nation's capital. Let's walk along with him as he views the White House, the Lincoln Memorial, and finally, the Washington Monument. The old man visits Washington.
Red will be back in a minute. Here he is again, Red Skelton.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your kindness from all of us. So until next week, we'll say good night for now, and may God bless. Good night, and thank you.
Art Gilmore speaking.